Okay, graph. X squared over 9 minus y squared over 27 equals 1, right? So first thing I like to do is write it like this, right? Because that's going to help me find my vertices. Now, first, really, before I say that, I should say, what kind of conic section is it? Parabola has only one term squared, so it's not a parabola. Ellipse has the x and the y term squared, but it has a plus, so it's not an ellipse. And that means it's got to be hyperbola. So we can see it's not shifted. You don't have x plus or minus something squared, y plus or minus something squared. So it's centered at the origin. So that's good. Makes it a little bit easier, right? So once I write it like this, the reason I write it like this because I can see that my vertices then are plus or minus 3 comma 0. See, I know it's going to cross the x-axis because the x is positive. But what we like to do is really draw our representative box, the box that helps us shape the hyperbola. So I know it crosses the x-axis at the actual vertices are plus or minus 3. So that's here. The box is going to start off that direction. Okay, and then it's going to go up to this number here, right? That's where the box will cross the y direction. The actual graph will not. The y-axis, I should say. So that's just over 5. So we're going to do our best to, right? Square root of 25 is 5. So square root of 27 is a little bit more than that. Okay, so, and then down here at negative 5, just below negative 5. And it's a sketch, so that's probably okay right there. I like to do the asymptotes next. So there's one asymptote. Okay, and that has the equation y equals the y value over the x value for the slope. We can see that over 3 up root 27. And then down here, negative root 27 over 3x. We could reduce the root 27. That would be, what, 3 root 3, right? So it's just, that would simplify nicely to actually what? Root 3 times x. Negative root 3 times x. Okay, those are my asymptotes. And that's pretty much the work we got to do. We still got to find the foci, which is c squared equals a squared plus b squared, which is 9 plus 27. So c squared is 36, making c equal to 6. So they're out here, right here. There's one of them, and there's the other one. And then finally, the graph, which will hug these asymptotes, right? Something like that. All right, and there's your graph with all your labeled important parts.